Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of cheek. Ooh. Oh. 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 Hello.
Hello.
So, this week on Sibling Synergy, we're going to be playing Don't Starve. Wow, wow. So, Don't Starve is an indie roguelike. Yes, we play a lot of those. It's one of the few genres we can agree we both like.
I think it's more survival. It's more like Minecraft in a way, in the way that you're trying to survive.
Maybe. I've heard it compared to both, so. This is your game more than anything. I've never actually played it before, to my recollection. You've played it. You played it quite a lot, as I recall.
Back in the day.
Way back when you were like, what, you're 11 now, so you were probably like 9 at the time? Way back when. You know, Kian, things change when you can start talking about your life in terms of multiple decades. You're like, back when I was 10. And that was actually a long time ago, whereas for you...
Back when I was a young boy.
Back when I was a wee embryo. Ooh, Kiki. Oh. Anyway, so yes, we are going to be playing this. Let's go.
Oh, look what I can make. Build the science machine. Oh, look what happened. We can build a campfire too. We can make prototype. Oh, what the heck? I can't pick up shell. Like, what do I drop? Dumb seeds. Okay.
Or we could just eat the seeds.
Oh, you're right.
This is why I'm in charge of this operation, not you. Because I have the whole picture. I'm looking at the big... I'm a big picture sort of person, Kian. I'm a go-getter, is what I would say.
Look what I just equipped.
I'm a go-getter! Why are you paying attention?
Ah! No. No, I don't like you now.
Well, I don't like your face.
I can make a pitchfork. I can make
Here,
a
I put my
razor.
gum on your homework.
No, that's important homework that goes to the teacher.
Well, now they have some of my DNA and gum.
Magic. No.
I hope they like Crest Blue.
What are you doing?
I am bored!
Why are you bored,
Because you
Jonathan?
don't talk to me!
I am talking. You're talking so much.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Not nearly enough about...
We're gonna make. None of that. Survival.
Oh, okay, so here's something we can talk about. Just thought of it. Just thought of it out of my brain box. Ready? So my driving teacher, right, was telling me that, like, a couple counties from here, they have a rattlesnake catching competition where they go out to the woods and they catch rattlesnakes. And then they measure the rattlesnakes. And then whoever gets the biggest rattlesnake wins. And then sometimes they'll cook the rattlesnakes or they'll juice them for their venom too. Thoughts, reactions, feelings.
Oh wait, we can't go north.
I just told you there's a rattlesnake catching competition, and the most you can think about is your silly old game.
Oh no. What are we gonna do, Jaka? We're gonna have to walk around with it later.
What about our campfire? What did you do?
I used all our materials.
What did you do? What did you do? We are going to die in the dark because you had to build a science machine.
I heard something. What was that?
It was you not responding to me about the rattlesnake competition.
Oh no.
Pay attention.
I responded.
You did not.
I was Look at that. Why would they catch rattlesnakes? Are they insane or something?
Well, see, what I asked him is, do they keep an anti-venom on hand in case anyone, gets bit? And he was like, I don't know. So what I was thinking is that not this year, but next year, because by then I'll definitely have a driving license and have been driving a while, we should go to the rattlesnake catching competition.
You're gonna catch rattlesnakes.
I'm not saying we will, I'm just saying we'll go and gander at it, What? It'll be fun. And also, why did you build the science machine instead of a campfire?
To help us build everything else.
Yeah, but now we're stuck in the dark and probably gonna get eaten by a hairy monster.
No, we're not gonna get eaten probably because we have all these the torches and we also have my lighter. Little lighter. Dun, 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 dun,
I have a little lighter who goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of it is more than I can see.
Okay, so we can see the map and remember we're right there, Jaka.
Okay.
Okay. So now, we're gonna run over this way, pick up evil flower. Pick up evil flower. Pick up the box there. Feels warm. Pick up gnome.
There was a fire here. No, I want to keep the gnome.
It's a dumb gnome.
We're keeping it.
Pick up evil flower. Pick up spear. We need that. Pick up milk's eggs. It says milk, eggs, and bacon.
Eggs, bacon, and milk.
It's full of dead stuff. Here lies some guy. Blah, 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 blah. Milk, eggs, and bacon. That's my name. Oh. I don't think that's a good thing. I'm just gonna say that. They shouldn't be happy that it says that. Maybe we're already dead, Jaka.
Maybe we're all already dead, Keenan. Existential crisis, go!
Oh, we need to eat. Jaka, what do we do? We have no more food.
We're gonna have to go get some. Where do we get food?
We never get food, Jaka.
Well, yeah, because you're too busy building science machines and trying to get us eaten by the monsters that hide in the dark.
Right? We can make,
Oh, I had one of my It's the Apocalypse and I'm trying to get Kian to cooperate dreams again.
Why did you have one of those dreams?
I don't okay, so this is probably a good time to explain. So, you're 11 years younger than me, yes, okay, now, in case this wasn't obvious, now it's obvious. And I have probably since he was like 2 or 3, like the age where children start to say no and have a will of their own, and are a little, for me at least, too big to like just make them cooperate. I have had dreams about like it's a zombie apocalypse, or there's a mass murder in our house, or the government is trying to take over and kills all of us dreams. And in all of them, for some reason, everybody else in our family is dead, and it's just me, and I'm trying to like get us out of here, pack all our stuff that we need, and like run for the hills. And I have to try to make him cooperate with me. And the whole entire time is just this one long, massive dream of him being like, no. Or like in the last one, he needed to go back to get the cat. Like he was, like, literally zombies were attacking and he was worried about the cat and we had to get the cat and bring the cat with us.
You really hate her, don't you?
I don't hate the cat. The problem was that this was an end-of-the-world scenario where our house was overrun and, like, I had everything else. I had micromanaged and packed, like, all the medical supplies I need, all the food we need, all of the clothing for all of the weather that we might encounter, blankets, just everything. Like, I had gotten everything together, and somehow the one thing I forgot was our cat. And boom, boom, that was it. Like, you were like, we have to go back and get the cat, Jaka. And I was like, Keen, our house is probably overrun. We're just going to have to leave the cat behind. And you were like, no. And you just, like, left to get the cat. So I was having one of those dreams again. And instead, this time, you were just not listening to me. Like, it was just blanket argument with me. Like, first you didn't agree that the government was taking over and black bagging people. And then once you finally agreed, after all of the other family members had been taken, you were still just like, no, I don't think we should leave Jaka. Or, like, then we get, like, these dreams always end up as, like, really long Excel spreadsheet packing lists with me, where I'm like, we have to remember all my medication. Kian's gonna need food. We're gonna need books in order for me to teach Kian once the apocalypse is over. We should bring all our jewelry in case
What do you mean? Why?
because I'm just like it's just becomes this, like, I think of everything we're gonna need. And the whole time you were like, I don't think we're gonna need toothpaste, Jaka. And I'm like, go get the toothpaste, Kian. This is an apocalypse scenario. We will need toothpaste. And you were just like, I don't think so. You know, like, you said this about so many things. I even remember the cat. I was like, go get the bag of cat food. Like, load the bag of cat food into the car. And you were like, I should be able to eat grass. And I was like, Kian, cats do not survive on grass. And you were like, yeah, they do.
Why?
This is basically, Kian, let me explain to you what the psychology of this is that I wish you listened to me more, and you don't. So I carry that to, like, the most extreme scenario, to where, like, not listening to me is gonna get you killed, or is gonna cause both of us to die, and then it's just my way of trying to work through the fact that you don't listen to me.
What does this Buxton do? And you told me that story.
I know, well, I had another one. So I
I
felt
thought
like
that was the exact same one.
It's the same dream every single time, Kian.
Why are you always bringing the same Jaka? It's not
I repeat dreams very often, and in this case, I think the repeat dream has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, not much has changed since 6 months ago where I had the dream. You still don't really listen to me, and I still fear. This was also the cat dream, the dream where I forgot the cat. That was half about you not listening to me, and half about me dreading my organizational skills failing. Right? Because, like, otherwise that dream was prepared to be perfect. You'd agreed with me about everything. Every time I told you to pack something, you did. And then we get to the end. Like, I'm about to win. I am about to win this video game of a dream. And I forgot the cat. The one thing I would never forget because I know how much you care about her. I forgot.
You forgot the cat.
Exactly. I remember even when I told you that, like, 6 months ago, you were, like, actually angry with me then, too. You were like, you forgot the cat? And I was like, yeah, Kian, in the dream, I forgot the cat. And you were like, you forgot the cat. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know any of the controls, darling. I feel so much responsibility. So you're going to have to tell me what to do. When
You're trying to craft stuff and you're grabbing stuff. That's what you have done there.
how do I craft stuff?
You just click on those and then you look at it and you use the materials you need to craft stuff. There's nothing you need to craft. You just put food. But you need food. So I'd go do that.
Where?
I don't know. Where.
Well, I'm waiting for it to be day.
And then we'll probably die.
What?
Look at our food.
Well, but it's almost day.
Look at us. Look. We're about to die. Not confused.
I think you're just making it up.
No, look. Look at the food. Or lever. What's that? Look, there's fireflies over there. Oh, they disappear because you weren't happy. Jaka! Go grab those carrots. And eat berries, too. Grab all the carrots. Oh, Jaka. Here, I can do this. We're going to need this spear. And we're going to go like this. Ah! Oh, we're going to die, Jaka. Jaka, help me, Jaka.
What am I supposed to do?
Jaka, help me.
Do I look like I'm your mother?
Monster meat. Silk. monster meat.
Okay.
Silk.
But I was gonna play, and we need to eat something. What about berries? Are there berries? Okay, here. Let me in. Let me in. You were letting me take over, and then you took over again because you're a bossy pants. Now you have to talk while I play.
What do you want me to say?
Anything. Just be interesting.
I'm very interesting, Jaka.
You're being a little snide with me, and I might slap you. Oh, cheeky.
I have a question. Why are we only getting one berry from a berry bush?
Okay, how do I get my axe?
You just equip. You have an axe. Wait, it's out. Almost out.
Oh, well then.
Hit equip. Right. Right click to equip. Yeah. Why do you care for an axe?
So we can get wood to make a campfire.
You don't need a campfire. Make another one. And go back to the science station. You need to go back to the science station. You also need other things. You need the 6. You can axe. Go back to the science station.
You know what? You're being really bossy to me in a way I wasn't to you, so I think you need to just back up before you get
You didn't know
smacked
anything.
up.
You didn't know anything. That was my valid argument.
Your argument wasn't valid, Keaton Westcott, ladies and gentlemen. This is my little brother. We taught him to say things like that when he's 4.
I think that gnome is evil. I think that's doing everything else. I think the gnome is evil.
It's highly possible.
But Jaka wants to keep the gnome.
Yeah, I do.
It's gonna put out the fire.
We don't have a fire going.
Or if we do, then it's still.
Your face.
And our head is going down.
Well, maybe we'll find a flower to pick.
Oh, I don't know about that. You can also eat the petals, but they put your brain. Or you can eat the good flowers and they put your brain up. Or if you eat the evil flowers and they hurt you. But that one's caused me to go insane in the game.
Insane in the game.
In the membrane. Insane in the membrane in the game.
Well, that's that. He's still doing this because he thinks
That's the cat.
okay, so that was Don't Starve. What did you think of it?
When I played it now, I thought it was kind of boring.
I honestly am kind of surprised by that because you played a lot of it beforehand.
True.
Yeah, I also kind of, I mean, maybe I'd have to play more because I got the sense that there were interesting parts of the map I just wasn't getting to because you
chose default. That was one of the things that made
well, possibly so, but also, I mean, I think default should be the default setting, obviously. But a big issue I have with the game is the whole you kind of need to stop doing stuff once it hits that section of night because you just can't see anymore, really.
If you have a lighter, you can just collect stuff when it's night.
Well, no, but I mean like dark night, really dark night. You can, but it's really hard to see, and you might just
just
wander.
get a torch.
I suppose, but it just feels like there's an element of it not wanting you to play, and I really dislike that in games when they're just like, here, stop for 25% now. And you're just
like in the beginning night of Minecraft.
Well, yeah, or something like that, where you're just like, why are you inventing a time period of the game I shouldn't or can't play during? That's just not fun. Yeah. So that was an element that I thought was pretty sketchy. The gathering things thing, I mean, I know people like this. Like, I know this like Minecraft and Terraria is a type of game people enjoy. I am just not one of those people. And I have to realize that every time I play one of these is that, like, I can't really give you an objective evaluation of it.
Yeah.
Because I hate this type of game. Like, I hate the game where you have, like, 10 things you're collecting and you toddle around and you're creating nonsense that helps you pick up yet more stuff so that you can create yet more nonsense. And it's just, like, not my cup of tea. Never will be. You've shown more proclivity towards those, but even this you said you were bored with.
Yeah.
Um,
So at least in like Minecraft, you're getting stuff to build something.
and maybe that's kind of the big difference is that when you played this, like you played this pre-playing Minecraft or Terraria, like this was kind of the first time we could tell you liked this type of game, but I think you've moved on to the harder and better games, honestly. And maybe
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
why this isn't catching you anymore, because you're like, well, this isn't difficult.
Yeah.
One benefit, if we're gonna say something good, it does look really nice.
Yeah,
it
that's
has a
true. I
really
like
good
the way it
style. It's very characterful. It's not like a lot of
I
stuff
like
you
the way
see.
I like the things like the girl says and like that.
Yeah.
That could burn.
Well, yeah, it has a tone and it has a style that's all its own, and you don't see that with a lot of games. Or if you do, especially in games like this, they tend to be kind of low budget or something to that effect. Like they just don't look good. And it's like there's ways you can have things look good without having to spend lots of money.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're willing to hire like an artist to do a style, which is what they've done here. I think, like I said, this is like a Tim Burton, like a gloom style of art, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
And I like that.
Yeah, I like this sketchy look.
Yeah, and it looks cool in the same way that like playing the Walking Dead games, like those do look really nice, and
Yeah.
I think they did
Yeah,
a great
like
job.
comic book
But
style.
like they strike a style, and
Yeah.
that's not something I think developers should underrate when they go to realize like, okay, we only have so much money to spend on this game and how it
you have
looks.
to make it as real as you can.
Yeah, like you don't need it to look like, I don't know, like whatever the best graphics game on the PS4 is right now. You just need to make it look consistent and look like something.
Yeah.
And you honestly, you could choose
and
anything.
try not to just make it blocky either.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Minecraft has its style, but like I don't think anyone ever suggests you play Minecraft because it looks really nice. Like it can with the right mods, you can make it look really cool and nice, but for most people, that's not what they're doing with it. So if you're looking for eye candy, you should look elsewhere. I like the music for this. I also think that's a good choice. Like it didn't get old. It changed enough for me to not feel like playing Faster Than Light, you have the same music the whole way. So like I used to say, I'd turn it off.
I got a little bit bored at some points. Like,
well, yeah, you were getting bored with it, but I didn't think the music was responsible for that.
I was like, you play.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of when I knew you were bored, is when you let me play, because you'll never let me play if you're not bored. Like, you won't even think, hey, this is a show where I play stuff with my sister. You'll just be like, oh, I'm playing, and unless I'm like, Kian, let me play now, you won't get off. But you were like, here, your turn, Jaka, and I was like, what? I mean, fine, I'm happy to play, but the controls are fine. It all works. It's just, it's not, like, I think it'd probably be a great game for either someone besides me or someone younger. Like, someone like you were 5 years ago. Like, you need an introduction to a style of game. This would probably be a really great introduction. But to anyone who's either looking for hard survival, there are better games for hard survival.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're looking for something that has art of a certain interesting style, there are better games to find.
But this
for
is
the
pretty
art.
good art.
This is pretty good art. I'm not denying
Yeah,
that.
that's
I'm just
true.
saying there are other options for all of those things if you've been better. So I wouldn't necessarily suggest that people like me play it, because you won't find anything here except exactly what's advertised.
I'd say that people younger than me play it.
People younger than you, or people who haven't had. This is the other issue. We've had a lot of experience with survival games, whether it be roguelikes, like Dungeon Crawl or Faster Than Light, or you've played Dungeons of Dread more, which is there. Like, we've played a lot of survival games, or games where you're trying, like, when you die, you're dead.
Yeah.
So this isn't hard enough, basically, for us. But I could totally imagine if you want to get your foot in the door on your first time playing a survival game or a roguelike, this is really good. This will be good for you. If you've played a lot, then this is just a really nice art that's otherwise underwhelming. Seem fair?
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe, and down that below, because we want to hear what you say.